I hate to break the fishing news after Chuck, but I'd like to speak about the ice hockey.
Congratulations, you're one of the 13 listeners of the Real Life Podcast.
We just traded a migraine in for like an orgasm.
Might want to mark that down.
Yep.
All of my projects are on schedule until they're not.
A member of the Nation Network of Podcasts.
About as funny as we're going to get today.
I had a funny way I was going to start the show today, and I blanked on it. Oh, fuck.
This is what it would look like if your Chuck was on stage at a comedy show.
Maybe that was the bit.
No, it wasn't. Decent bit, but damn it. Sorry, guys. I really dropped.
Let's start again, Tyler. Go ahead.
I hate to break the
Thanks for
fishing
listening
news
to
after
another
Chuck.
I
episode.
don't remember it. Yeah, I didn't even write it down in my prep, which is about
Jeez.
one line today.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Do you ever, when somebody forgets
Too
something,
busy setting his fantasy baseball roster.
That window's not even open.
you've forgotten what you were going to say, and I can't help but now be rattled also. And we're going to do that
You
thing
are the
where
listener.
I'm like, so what was it about? Like, give me a hint.
Dude, I thought about it when I was doing ON every day. I was like, this is how I'm going to start the show today. And I'm going to like say this
With
right
the
off
lead.
jump. Yeah, no. Sadly, no. Well, anyways, Monday edition of the podcast. Chalmers, good to have you back.
Oh,
Like,
good to be back. Good
Your
to be back.
replacements on the last episode
It's
did
because you
good.
didn't crack your root beer before the show.
How was Thursday's show? My son had a baseball tournament that was on Thursday, so now not only is Edmonton Public School Board trying to make my kids not go to school, but Baseball Alberta sure likes to take them out of school too for Thursday and Friday, putting baseball
Screw it.
games at noon.
Noon on a Thursday.
Noon on a Thursday.
What about, I don't know, the parents with jobs?
Yeah, well, you would think that might be a problem. But
How much do you love your kids, Tyler?
this tournament is an institution in Edmonton. It's called the Doc Plotsky, for anybody that knows.
Yeah, it's
Old dog.
legit.
It's legit. And so, it's more than happy to. But, can't help but say on Thursday at noon when you look at the kids and you're like, guys, okay, so it's noon on a Thursday. You're out of a school to play baseball. Let's go out there and have a good time. Let's keep everything positive. And then they go get shelled for 4 in the first inning, which is not a lot. They look like they didn't want to be anywhere close to that baseball field. It was actually quite.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it would have been the opposite. Like, even if they're losing, they're like, hey, we're not in school.
That was the message.
day.
That was the message. That was like the overarching. No matter what happens, this is a tournament, so let's just keep it positive and have a good time here. Anyways, we ended up coming back and keep making it close, but we did lose that game Thursday. 1 Friday, 1 Saturday. Didn't matter. One team comes out of our pool, had to go 3-0. Another team did, so they played for gold on Sunday, and we got the day off.
Got to watch the end of the Memorial.
Yeah.
Watch some
Memorial
golf.
Cup?
And
The Memorial
Cup.
Golf,
Yeah.
yes, it was
So, wait a minute. Did the guy bogey the last hole? Did he 3-putt to tie it?
Danny McCarthy, yeah.
Because he was leading on 18, and he
For-
put it to like, I don't know, 15 feet?
He was at 8 under from like 14 on, and everybody else was at 6. Scheffler had made his way up to 6. Siwoo Kim,
He's fun to watch.
as the guy who
Big
bet on
Weston.
him to win that tournament and stood to win a lot of money,
Oh, that's tough.
he had 5 bogeys and a double bogey. And he was in the final pairing with Rory. Him and Rory played awful together.
So your Betway account is not as flush as you would have liked.
It would have been a lot nicer, but so that was disappointing. But yeah, good. Victor Hovland has this thing. I don't know if he always chokes it away on Sunday. No matter how close he
It's
is.
his brand.
It's his brand. And so it was, I guess, nice to see him do it.
I cheer for him. It's huge for Norwegian
I like
golf,
him.
which,
I like him.
they really need it.
And he's one of those guys that came over and played his college here, right? He didn't do the European tour, I believe.
Yeah, he went to college
Yeah.
here. So now he's rivaling Matt Zuccarello for who the king of Norway is in North America.
Yeah. My Betboy account is flush because I had the Miami Heat winning game 2.
Ooh, that would have been juicy.
That was exciting.
That was nice. It was a
that
good
was
plus money
exciting. That's
That's huge.
put up
Could
your
actually
hand
end
if
up
you
being
watch the hockey game. I don't
watched-
see a lot of hands up.
I
Put up your
watched-
hand if you watch the basketball game.
good. Yep.
That's a couple.
I watched basketball and baseball. I did not watch hockey this weekend.
Yeah.
It's just not hockey weather either.
No.
When it's hot as shit out. no one's
Seemingly
doing it.
they
so
figured out.
hot.
I went golfing on Sunday, and I golfed with my one buddy John, who was in Vegas with us, and he's like a pretty good golfer. The best he's ever shot is a 75.
That's good.
He's a good golfer. He shot a 71. He was 1 under par when we played on Sunday, and I played as about as average as I usually do. Shot an 86, which is like, feel like every time I go out this year, all I do is shoot an 86. But watching him just like have the round of his life, he's never had a 9 where he's shot par or better. So for him to go par, then 1 under on the back yet, and he bogeyed the first hole of the round too, and he was like kind of pissed. He was like, fucking bogey right off the jump. Like, that sucks. And then he was dialed. It was so cool to watch him just like cruise.
When you play with somebody who plays that well, it's remarkable how easy it looks, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
and
easy.
you're on the same course, and you're just like, man, he just drives it onto the fairway, puts it on the green, and 2 putts.
Yep.
Maybe misses the green a little bit, chips, and 1 putts.
Yeah.
This game is easy, right? And then you just don't, oh man, it's fun to watch when somebody goes low.
At one point, we were calling him an asshole because it was a short par 5, and his drive's good, and then he shoots his second shot with like a 7-iron, and he goes, fucking chunked it. And it goes and hits like a slope in front of the green and just skips and runs. He had a 4-foot putt for eagle. But he was like, he hits it, and he like smacks his putt down. He's like, fucking chunked it.
When it's working, it's all working, right?
When you have those days, you know that they're happening. It's like
Just enjoy
it's just
it.
automatic.
Yeah.
It feels it's not a body.
So-
He's going to go to next round having 1 under expectations, and he's going to shoot a mid-80, and he's going to be pissed.
Yeah. Well, the next round is he's a part of the bachelor party I'm going
Yeah.
on this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah.
So we're going to the mountains. So he'll get picked apart by like Silvertip and just be pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be
yeah,
great.
yeah, big time.
Bachelor party this weekend. Mm-hmm. The summer of fun. Like when you guys are young and the ages you are, the things you guys get to do, all the bachelor parties. You must be in wedding season.
Yeah. I'm the best man in a wedding in July.
Oh, that's a good time. That was a good time in your life. You guys got to enjoy this. And Baggedmilk, 20-year high school reunion.
Yeah, Saturday. I'm still hungover.
Yeah, you were quiet for the first 7 minutes of this podcast.
I'm not feeling great today.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. So going into we've both had our 20-year reunion.
No, we only ever did our 10, I think, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't done
There
20.
was a small 21.
I didn't do a 20.
We had a small 21. We had a 10-year that was kind of well planned.
I'm not in the same class as you.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like,
No.
You
Ours
keep saying
was-
we. I'm
but-
like, I'm
but
not
you
part of
go
this.
in and you're just like, okay, I can't wait to see everybody. But let's be honest here for a second. It's mostly you just want to see how everybody looks.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like,
It's vain as hell, but it's the truth. And anybody that says going to their 20th-year anniversary isn't the thing you're the most curious about is how everybody's looking, how everybody's acting. Is old Chuck, who's drinking 6-packs behind the quad, still drinking heavily? Like, what's going on with people, right?
Who's found God?
Who's found God?
there was, there was some of that, of course. The big thing for us, though, was there was 6 of us. We were all buddies. Well, still are. But we don't get to hang out as much as you do. You get older. It's, it is what it is. Some live in Calgary. Some live all over the place. So it was just the 6 of us. No wives, no girlfriends, no kids. That never happens.
How did they not want to come? Or was this seed laid very early?
Yeah, I mean, it was a
So
plan.
the seed was
into a
planted
plant,
early,
yeah.
but then also
Why would you want to go if you're a significant other or a child to that?
the seed was planted early. So somebody set the table. He goes, I don't think we should bring the wives. And then other guys in the group go, I don't know, man. Like,
It's going to be a tough sell.
but then we got some luck. Some kids got sick. So mom
Party.
had to stay home. And then for me, my missus goes, I'm not going to be the only girl there. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is one of those things. Now,
It is one of
Wow,
those
so
things.
you got credit for the invite.
I got credit for the invite.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
No, that's so you didn't even burn any brownie points. That's,
No.
that's
I always
beautiful.
like the unaware girl that does that, or even a guy in a situation where it's like, oh, the husbands are coming. Oh, they're not all coming anymore, but that one person still goes.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to be that person.
Well, you could have done the other move that one of my buddies did. He didn't even tell his wife it was happening until the day of.
I mean, that's just a
Ooh,
recipe
that's-
for disaster.
That normally
can't go
comes
well.
with some damage
No,
control.
it didn't go well.
Yeah, that's kind of like pulling your
But he
goalie
knew
really
that's what
early.
had to be done.
He knew that's what
probably.
had
That's
to
like
be done.
knowing
took
you're
the
playing
heat.
golf
Yeah.
a week before the tee time and breaking it to them the morning of.
Because what happened was there were some misses kind of falling off as the week went on. Like, oh, so-and-so sick. The kid's sick. I got to work. I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. And then as they come tumbling off the list, he goes, I think I got a clear path here.
Yeah.
We just revealed the plan the day of and goes, nobody's coming. So the 6 of us, we rented a limo. By the way, the Luke Combs concert was Saturday. Plus it's grad season. We could not get limos. So we wanted a 10-man limo because we were only 6.
So you got 2 4-mans?
They go, you can't have that. And they go, well, what can we have? They can go, you can have a 20. And we're like, well, we'd be stupid not to.
Yep.
So we just got
Beggars
the
can't be choosers.
biggest limo we could get, and it was ridiculous. And we got dropped off, and we did the, circle, do the lap around, tell your life story 40 times. And then we got back in the limo, ended up at Rosario's doing karaoke at 2 a.m.
Interesting place to go.
Yeah.
Wasn't the plan. We were
I've
supposed to go
driven
to.
by it many a time.
Yeah.
Never set foot in there.
What made that decision happen?
Well, we were supposed to get
vibes.
dropped off at Uncle Glenn's.
Wow.
Another.
It's a
That's
very
That's
central.
also very interesting.
Well, it's a central kind of for a bunch of us. It's
Okay.
kind of central. So we were like,
Yeah.
all right, we can just easy Ubers from there. Maybe I can get a pizza on my way home. Somebody pulled the chute midway through the night, called the limo company and said, we're going to Rosario's. So as we pull up to Rosario's, I get out of the limo. I'm like, where the fuck am I? I'd never been there before.
No.
Where is that?
I don't know.
It's the karaoke capital of the universe, I believe.
That's what I've heard. It was so for my buddies that did want to sing, getting a song in, you had to get in there quickly. The
busy,
place was
right?
popping.
How's the talent?
Awful.
Singing talent.
Terrible.
I mean. Yeah.
Awful. Hilarious.
I was shocked one night when we went to Franco's for to karaoke on a
I
Friday
didn't know they had
with like a
karaoke.
group. Yeah, they do every
a
Friday.
nice little pasta and some karaoke.
Dude, just sit
Nice
down.
baked lasagna.
Yeah, and there's people that go that are very serious about their karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They know their brand, they know
They got their
exactly
song.
they got their song and they are just waiting. And then they go up and they nail it and they just put up their hands for the high fives afterwards.
There was one
And
guy.
they just bask in it.
So we're there and I'm sitting there and I'm watching because my he was up next. He was on deck. And the guy who was right in front of him was wearing like a crushed velvet purple jacket.
Yes.
And I hear Prince come on. I'm like, oh, this guy's going to fucking crush this.
He brought a costume?
Terrible.
Oh.
Awful.
Just
You would
turns
not
out
have
to be
expected
a giant
that.
Prince fan.
I was so excited because I thought this guy was going to absolutely wail.
Yeah.
Did not.
What'd your buddy sing?
I don't know.
The best karaoke songs in those kind of bars are ones that everybody knows lyrics to. So
Yeah. So somebody did One Headlight by Wallflowers. That brought the house down.
Yeah.
Everybody was in on the chorus. Everybody was into it. It was good. One of my friends, God bless him, didn't make it in the door, even though he was the one that called and
By his own
reshuffled.
admission, or did he not? Was he not?
Well,
allowed?
he was walking dead
Okay.
at that point of the night.
Yeah.
We were trying to hold him upright, walking through the door, and they go,
And they were like,
Raise.
and
Yeah.
then did they say no to this guy?
yeah.
So, now you have a decision as a crew.
yeah.
That's a good
So-
pro serve right there.
Yeah. So we were weekend and burning him through the doors because we're like, he'll be fine. And the guy goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
We're like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That guy's not even conscious." We're like, he's fine.
You sell water in here, don't you?
So we got one guy. He was ready to pull the chute because it was already 2:00 in the morning. He had to work the next day. So he was just like, "I'll take him."
Took one for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun. So
It was good.
But
So then there were 4.
yeah, I was gonna say there's no actual stories from the 20th, but
Not really. It was just kind of like you went around. A lot of people think that I still do the Baggedmilk thing as kind of like a little side project. They think it's the funsy thing that I started doing in high school, and I'm like, "Yep." So at the end of the day, I was just tired of
they're like,
explaining
no,
it.
no, but what do you do like the rest of the time? And you're like,
My answer turned into this and that, and that was it.
yeah,
This and that on the internet, and they go, "Oh, okay," because a lot of people were just kind of, I pull wrenches, I do this, I do that.
Yeah.
So mine was just so completely out there compared to everybody else that was there. It was great though. It was good to see a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time. To answer your question, Chalmers, some people grew, some people shrunk.
yeah.
You know how it goes.
It's great. I think it's great. But speaking of like karaoke songs and just music in general, have you guys watched Air yet? The Ben
No, I
Affleck,
haven't.
Matt Damon project about Michael Jordan signing with Nike.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's
You
on
guys-
Prime.
How does this connect to karaoke, though?
The soundtrack to that movie
Great.
is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. now.
They
It's
make
great
a
movie.
point because, I mean, like, the story's the story.
Born in the USA, buddy.
If you care a little bit about sports, you probably already know the story. So, like, telling the story is really cool, how in depth they go to it. But it's more, for me, that right off the hop, they start the show with I want my MTV. What's that song called? Money for Nothing and the
Money for Nothing, Dire Straits?
Yeah. So they start it with that, and it just gets it's the Mandalay thing comes up in the Amazon studios, and then all of a sudden it's just like, and it shows like 1980s everything. Like Walkmans, like just
Chalmers
nostalgic.
is buying the
And it
soundtrack CD.
Dude, I was gripped from that moment because it was like nostalgic. It just showed so many cool things from back in the day.
They made Phil Knight look crazy though.
A little bit, yeah. Ben Affleck did a good job.
Well,
of
he
playing
is.
him.
Yeah,
I know he's kooky, but he was out there, man.
Oh yeah, and just them going into an Olive Garden, them driving down the strip in Vegas with like old stock footage of like all these cars in that alone made the movie worth watching, regardless of the story. But the reason I bring that to karaoke was there was like 3 songs in that movie. I literally had to stop to Shazam because I didn't know what they were. And they're like in my playlist now.
Yeah.
And they're great songs. Now, this is on Amazon.
Yeah.
Little hack. If you pause the movie, the bottom shows you what song is playing and what actors are in that scene.
First
and
time
what
on Amazon, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Never paused
think
the
it
show?
is. I've
Never
never-
paused the show in your life?
I don't go onto Amazon very much. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not an Amazon guy because it takes a little long to load, little glitchy. She's a little glitchy.
Might be your internet.
I find
wanna
that
check
the
your
Not my internet's
that
like
the offers-
400 megabytes per second.
Okay.
Inbound.
You wanna
I find that
pipe
the
some over
offering
here?
is lacking on Amazon still.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
the
not good
offering,
stuff. I
like,
don't know.
it's
You can find some gems in there, but you got to dig.
You know what's a good one on Amazon? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
What in the hell is that?
Yeah, watch it. It's a story.
Well, the
of
title
this,
doesn't grip me,
of
but
this. I know. I was recommended, so I stuck it and watched it. It's about the ascent of this comedian,
okay.
Miss Maisel.
Miss Maisel. Back in the what?
Oh,
Sounds like it's a 50s.
50s, 40s, 50s. It's good.
Yeah. A little more nostalgic.
Also,
about
Jack
the
Ryan. For all any of my old
Oh, buddy.
anyone who's a huge 24 fan that has a thirst for that type of show. Jack Ryan, obviously not as good as Jack Bauer, but still kind of scratches that itch.
It's no John Wick.
Well, but John Wick doesn't. John Wick just goes around and shoots everybody.
Yeah.
Jack Bauer
Oh.
saves the world.
Got an email. John Wick's coming off Netflix if you hadn't seen him.
So are all the Mission Impossibles off Netflix. So get on it.
Get on them.
So then what are they going? Like, you
Did-
just can never see them
Never
again?
see him again.
Yep.
That's interesting.
You got to rent them old
Marketing
school.
tactic,
Yeah.
right? Get everyone to watch them one more time and get people back into it.
Well, don't you remember when they were going to take the Office off?
Yeah.
Because the license was going to expire or whatever? And people
But it
got
stayed
mad.
in Canada.
Stayed in Canada.
Yeah, but it's on Paramount.
Still
whatever.
got it.
Still got it.
So also speaking about music, I went to the Luke Combs concert this weekend,
Okay.
which is going to lead us into the breakdown, I think.
Yeah.
Commonwealth for a concert, great idea. In theory. Beautiful night. Tons of people.
Trying to think of the last show I went there. It's a cool
U2
venue.
Lemon concert like in 96 or something.
Oh, I went and saw Guns N' Roses there. a few
Yeah, they
years
had the
ago.
big crazy stage.
Yeah,
Who have
I haven't
seen
been there forever.
I
but
saw Bon Jovi. Great.
you get
How many people you reckon in there?
he announced it. There was over 50,000. It was like 51 something.
So
Getting
not a
out.
sellout, but
Not a sellout. No,
But
so,
you
no,
can't
sellout. It capacity 60, but when they put the stage up
yeah.
with the backing to the Canadian Club Ryan Coke Zone, which I love.
The Chalmers Zone?
The Chalmers Zone. They cut off like 3 sections on
that
each
makes
side,
sense.
but they make up that seating on the field level. But the stage is huge, and not all the main is seating. It's like there's a bar down there. The one whole end is porta potties.
You can put like 10, 20,000 people on the field if you wanted.
Well,
But they didn't have it like rammed.
no, it was not rammed. No, it was. But you know how they have the only 2 concessions? They have literally 1 concession on each side of the stadium that sells a highball.
Oh, the lines must have been
The
outrageous.
other ones all sell just like Mike's Hards, Vizzies, beers, like canned
So what were you drinking?
drinks. Well, I waited for the Ryan Cokes because I'm a purist. I need my medicine,
okay.
so to speak. So I started with a couple beers because you can buy them from the people that are just walking around, but you had to have cash. But then I waited in line because I can only handle so many beers. I need to go to mixed drinks, or else I might as well just leave or decide I'm not getting drunk, and then there's that decision too, and then just leave. No. I really enjoy a nice Ryan Coke at a concert. So
You need to plan better for Commonwealth then.
We waited-
And most
I know.
places, actually. Highballs is normally the trickiest drink to get anywhere.
it really is. But it took us about 30 minutes to get the first one, maybe 25 to get the second one. As I got to the front of the line for the second one, girl gets up on the bar and announces, "Internet just went out. It's cash only." I thought there was going to be a goddamn riot in there. People were going crazy, man. Like, you'd waited in that line all that time, and now you can't pay with anything but cash. Luckily, the kid had some cash on him. So, But as for the concert, there was Lainey Wilson, who is on Yellowstone, who sings a song called "Wait in the Truck." Very
Which
popular.
character in Yellowstone?
No idea. I just know she's on Yellowstone.
Oh, she's the singer in Yellowstone in the
would
most
think
recent.
so.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Real departure from her real life.
Yeah.
Second guy, so the second last, like this, the last opening act before Luke Combs, absolute weapon. Guy's name is Riley Green. He was awesome. He sings a song called, you remember, Chuck? Do you remember what it's called?
No, I forget.
"I Wish Grandpas Never Died."
Okay.
In the song, he has a line where he says, "I wish the cooler never ran out of cold Bud Lights."
Yep.
Do you think
And how'd
he
it
said
go?
Do you think he said it? He changed the words and the place kind of erupted, and it was kind of just like, what are we doing here? What are we? I still drink Bud Light. You still drink Bud Light, Baggedmilk?
We had one Friday during Oilers Nation
Yeah,
Radio.
darn
We
right.
did. Yeah,
Anyways,
there's some
I'm not
cold
trying to
ones
make
in the
this
fridge.
political or anything, but this guy was awesome. His show was awesome.
But here I go.
Then Luke Combs came out and absolutely dominated the place. People love that guy, man.
He's
Everybody
good.
was singing, like the whole crowd was singing.
He is
and you know
the
what they
next
did?
wave of Garth Brooks, because like you're gonna 30 years gonna pass. You're gonna go to a Luke Combs concert. You'll be like, he did that song. He did that song. He did that song.
Yeah, that's
He's
how
that
I
guy.
kind of was, because I don't know why he's never really hit my radar all that hard, so I didn't know
I couldn't
too
name
much
a
about
single
him.
song.
He's been
Yeah, I
in your
recognize
ear
the
holes all along.
I couldn't name a single song by him, but I
But I-
understand how popular he is.
I bet you've heard 10 of his songs.
I'll buy
So
that.
crowd engagement was pretty good. There was an actual engagement right beside us. He did a gender reveal on the stage for some couple. And then, as the bearded Brad sent me, there was a fight in the stands.
Didn't he do a shotgun with a fan?
I think he did, and I think he absolutely nailed it. I missed that.
Yeah, I heard he did he normally does a shotguns of beer with a fan on stage, and apparently he's like
Amazing at it.
amazing at it.
So if I was a country singer, I also believe that I would be somewhat like Luke Combs. He had a red solo cup in his hand for 95% of the concert. Spilling it all over the place, drinking, like just this is my
drank it.
kind of guy.
Get his cups in.
He's getting his cups in. But yeah, so fight in the stands. Now, Bearded Brad wanted us to break this down. We haven't broken down a fight in a while.
Been a minute.
If you see the video,
It's on Yegwave if you want to follow along.
if you want to follow along,
We'll give you a second here. Chalmers going to go through it. Fight on Yegwave. Now go ahead.
so the camera work's not the best we've seen. That's fine. You can't, when it's voyeur type of videos, you can't expect to be the best. Now,
Okay.
guy 2 rows in front of another guy. We've always said, if you got the low ground, you might not want to start the fight. You might want to maybe get your way to the high ground, maybe get yourself at least even, and then start the fight. Well, this guy, he doesn't think that hard. So he just throws a punch, which is about as easy as possible to dodge.
I don't even know if we can make it to the guy.
He dodges the hell out of it, the guy on the upper side. And the guy on the upper side counters with his own punch. But then, of course, as one does when you're leaning forward, he falls forward. Now, the part that really shocks me is the number of people that come from behind
Yeah, he has some
upper
teammates.
rows that run down and start all punching and going after one person, which
Yeah,
leads me
there's
to
a-
believe somebody was acting like a shithead in that.
Yeah, you usually don't get a whole row of people wanting to beat the hell out of you if you're
No.
just acting normal.
Yeah, there was
You don't.
my boy here in the cowboy hat and the red checkered shirt. He comes down from 5-6 rows up.
Yeah, he's hot.
And then the minute he goes, his 3 buddies go, listen, I came to a Luke Combs to do two things: get a beer and fight. And I can't get a beer,
Yeah.
so I'm fighting.
Because it's cash only,
Because
and
it's
I didn't
cash
bring
only,
cash.
and the lineups are around the building. So I would like to know the backstory as to what this person was doing in that section to make everybody so mad. Couldn't have been just standing, because the one thing that was remarkable about this concert that we were at was from the minute he got on stage till the minute he left the stage, everybody was standing, which I love concerts like that. I hate when people sit. Like, I think it's great. You're standing, you're dancing, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, you're not the asshole that's standing when the person behind you is sitting. So it couldn't have been that. So if anybody knows, I would really like to know what caused everybody else in the section to want to kill this person.
I think
I'm
they're
trying to dig into the
I think they're
comments,
trying to punch the low ground guy.
I think they're trying to punch the high ground guy.
Because the guy comes in behind from the high ground guy and starts feeding underneath him, because that's where low ground guy is.
But see, when
and
the
then
first
they
guy
topple
when
down.
the first guy gets there, he's right on the high guy's back, and he's not throwing far punches.
Is there
He
a
looks
second? Yeah, we need a second camera
Yeah, we need
shooter
second
here.
angle in this.
He looks like he's throwing them at the high ground guy.
But I'm looking through the comments, and nobody's got an answer why everybody wanted to beat the shit out of that guy.
Well, unsolved mysteries. We got 2 unsolved mysteries on the show today. What was so damn funny to start the show?
Damn it. Yeah, I don't know.
And then this. So, Yagwave, if you're really the
That's the
news-
guy coming back.
Yeah, there's another guy coming in. If you're really the news organization you say you are, you'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
So which one's the
investigative
ass
reporting.
hat here? I'm trying to find, because this one's trying to pull him back.
See, but nobody really else knows what you're
Yeah,
looking
so
at.
Cowboy. Yeah,
so red
Cowboy.
shirt.
Cowboy's feeding the bottom guy there for
I don't
sure.
know.
Yeah, he's
I don't know.
swinging from the shoelaces a little bit.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, it's
To be determined.
You know what that reminded me of? UFC 289 coming up this
Hell
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah. In Vancouver and in your living room with the pay-per-view event this
I've got a-
Saturday. Nunez versus Aldana, 6 Canadians on the card. And again, you can find it all on the pay-per-view broadcast. UFC 289 should be a good one. Like I said, the bachelor party I'm winning this weekend. That is the Saturday plan, is to get the fight, sit down, drink and gamble on the fight, and just enjoy it.
That's awesome. Maybe with a late night poker game to end the night.
Probably. I can see that as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
none of
what
us are
who's got the time?
We used to do that on the UFC fights. We used to bet. You'd always have like one dance partner for those bets, right?
Okay.
So everybody would like pair up, and you would just go, okay, $20 a fight. You pick the first fight, or else we flip a coin to see who gets to pick this fight,
Yeah.
and then we go back and forth as who gets to pick.
Oh.
So it's kind of, it's even.
Yeah.
Right? And then the end of the night, we all just sit down and just play a poker game.
What kind of bets are you
I've got
going
a
to do?
theory on the fight, but I'll
Outright?
talk about it later.
Outrights and a parlay. My thing when I watch these fights is I like to just pick like whatever 5 or 6, and like there's a shot that by the end of it I'm just like sweating like crazy. If not, a couple live bets.
Got to go for the parlay. 100%. That's the best way.
Mm-hmm.
And then once your parlay breaks, then form a new parlay. Chase the loss
Chase
with another
parlay
parlay
chase,
until
yeah.
you're out of games to parlay, and then all in on the last fight.
That's the J way.
That's how you break even.
I think it's great for Amanda Nunes to be the headliner. Is this the first time that a female fight has been the headliner of UFC?
No, it's happened a bunch.
I
Think of like the Ronda Rousey days, bro.
Oh yeah.
Those were huge.
Oh yeah, those were huge. Amanda Nunes is huge right now.
Yep.
Like, she's a fantastic fighter. I don't know much about Irene Aldana.
I think she's like the 5th ranked fighter in the world or something right now.
Charles Oliveira.
Liam's fired up with him. Liam's a bigger UFC guy than I am. So
Except for when you ask him about
What it stands
UFC,
for?
yeah. He goes, UFC, that stands for Mixed Martial Arts, Tyler.
Nailed it.
yeah, not quite Liam.
So, question: is Irina Aldana a replacement fighter? Was she supposed to be fighting Juliana Pena? It says that fight has been canceled. Maybe we should ask him.
Sure. Ask
Anyways,
Liam.
UFC, order it.
Yep.
It's gonna be good.
All right, we're gonna step aside for a quick break here. We have
Excellent ad.
That was a great ad. We have
Tyler uses this thing all the time. He told me.
Yep. So someone on ONR commented, I guess there is a podcast platform that the ad doesn't trigger.
Yeah. So, they just thought it was a bit we're doing.
They thought we were just like, we pause for an ad and then we just keep talking, which is pretty funny. That would be a good bit to just like pretend you had ads and you don't.
What ad was it?
Could be anything.
Oh, we don't know. Okay, we just insert ad here.
Yeah, they're filled programmatically.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like based on your location and all that
But
shit.
no matter
No,
what
I
it
know
is-
that's funny because I'll listen to like a podcast from way deep south.
Yeah.
United States,
Chalmers-
not the Miami one, but then all of a sudden I'll get like an ad for like the Edmonton Humane Society. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Chalmers has what they're talking about in that ad.
Oh,
He's got it.
good.
Yeah, he'll endorse that for sure.
No, like he's got the condition.
Oh, you think it's for one of those? Oh God! Hey, now I gotta listen to see what the ad is.
Well, funny thing is, it'll be different to everyone who listens.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's what's so funny.
Oh, I didn't even think about that layer of it. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So you'll never be able to.
It's a great ad, though.
Oh, phenomenal.
If it is something that's very funny where you live, chop it and send it to us.
Yeah.
If it's
And if it's condition based, please let us know because Chalmers is
Viagra,
concerned what he
you
has.
can get this online now.
I do like looking at like what the obscure ones we get, because we have a few listeners in Australia, right?
Oh yeah.
Every month we get like 8 cents in ad revenue from like an Australian business. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Hopefully 150 lashes.
Oh,
James
good day.
Squires.
Yeah.
Favorite beer.
Spend that money all in one place now.
That's 8 Aussie cents too.
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's an interesting one.
6 Canadianas.
What is it?
Oh.
The Vancouver Canucks.
Oh.
I wonder where those ones came from.
Canucks Convo. Ever heard of it?
Bank West Australia and Victorian Government of Australia. We thank you for your support.
Yes.
Is that because Dukes is the only one that
The
listens to it?
Deputy of Premier and Cabinet in Australia. We thank you for the 1 cent you contributed to Real Life.
Thank you, Dukes, for listening to the podcast.
Yes.
There is a surprising amount of Aussies in our ecosystem.
Yeah, there are.
Specsavers Ireland, we thank you for your 1 cent for listening
Fucking
to
right.
the station
All right.
every day. These are so
Try the butter. It's good there.
How much do you think the transaction fee is on that 1 cent?
$5.
L'Oreal Denmark, we thank you for listening to the Flames Nation postgame show.
Keeping people pretty.
Well, yeah, yeah. You need that hair dye.
I don't know why I think these are so funny.
They are fun.
Our network is at 840 different partners, with so many of them just run one ad.
That's all you need.
Yeah, anyone
They're very
interested in
effective.
advertising on Nation Real Life, you know a penny goes a long way.
That's all you need.
You need to talk to someone in Denmark once? That'll cost you a cent.
Kids Undercover Australia. Thank you for watching Oilers Nation After Dark.
What?
Kate Spade, New York.
Wait, now
Okay,
we're
that's
bougie.
a wine. Isn't that wine?
no,
That's
purses.
jewelry.
That's purses and jewelry. That's
Proud
David
sponsor
Spade's
of Sunday League
sister-in-law.
Pundits.
Something.
Yeah.
This is so good.
That's high end stuff, too. We're bougie.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about it because I could honestly probably sit here and scroll through this all day. I think it's so funny. Elmo, Australia. Interesting,
But that's it.
Acronym for something?
maybe you'd think so.
So I had a Facebook memory pop up.
Okay.
And remember when you actually used to like tweet on Facebook?
Yeah.
Update statuses.
Yeah.
I had one come up, and it's not even that long ago. It was like maybe 6-7 years ago. And it was a revelation about Arby's. About how Arby's, spelled Arbys, is pronounced Arby's, because that's how you would spell Arby's, and Arby's for roast beef.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah!
There you
Got
go.
you too.
See?
That's why. It's the Arby's you want.
I don't know if I believe you guys.
Hundy, but you want to make it up.
I don't know.
I posted one of those. I'm today years old when I found out that blah.
Yeah. I hate that.
I'm
saying.
still not today's years old when I figured out that. What the hell are you? So like the R and the B stands for roast beef, but why does that? Why is that clever?
Because Arby's is spelled RB.
Yeah, they spell it
Arby's.
It's like
Arby's.
phonetically spelling the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it. It's the phonetic spelling of
Yeah.
the initials RB.
So what? Like what do you
Because
mean?
roast beef is their
Wait, phonetically spelt RB is ARBY.
buddy. Ever play Words with Friends? This is how you get around the board. Is you learn how letters are spelled.
Letters are spelt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Letters are spelled.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Like double A.
No. Yeah.
That's
well,
not
yeah.
it.
That
In a
one-
way.
that one means different.
I'm
but yeah.
saying sure just to get out of this one.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if I look up the letter B, it'll be like BY? That's
No,
bi.
I think they stylized it.
Yeah. Because I think it's BE.
Yeah, I would think it would be spelled
that
like
would be
the
weird.
bug.
But then people would think it's like
Arby's.
arbs. That wouldn't make sense.
No. Yeah. So instead of doing the double E, they did the Y.
Ah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
want to get
sometimes-
clicks, you'll
it's just
post
like
that
corn,
again.
man. Bancorn.
Because sometimes a Y
Yeah.
is as good as a double E.
Yeah.
It'll get so much traction, Jay. Oh man, watch your Twitter just explode
I should have shared
with
it.
impressions.
Well, did you see how blown away young Tyler was?
That got me.
Blown away.
Blown away.
Arby's.
You know what I'm blown away by? It's how it's still in business.
How fucking
man.
dare you?
Why does Chalmers have to not like
Awful.
anything that's good?
Dick. I like so much stuff that's good.
Unbelievable.
I don't know.
It's rude.
I don't know.
I might go today.
Tyler, you want another shot at the champ?
Yeah, the fucking cheater. Like, okay.
That's not cheating when you
So-
tell me how to do it.
This time around,
Convicted cheater.
I have got 2 clips for the boys that you guys have submitted. I've got more than these, by the way, but I figured 2 would be good for a show.
And if you missed this for the last couple of weeks, or maybe you're new to the pod, it's a random clip of an Oilers game from some point from 2012 on. It is roughly a 5-second clip. I have 5 minutes to scour the internet to try to find out what game it is.
Here's what we should do to make it interactive. You tell me if I'm telling if this is the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it. But I would say right now you stop, go to Nation Real Life on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
You'll post the whole clip with no hints, no nothing.
Sure.
Turn the comments off.
Yeah, we can do that.
People can watch
Like,
it.
By the time, yeah.
People can watch the clip. Then they can time themselves to see how long it takes them to research it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can listen to us go through it and see what our thought process is.
Okay. So, BM,
Yes.
I'm just going to get this ready.
Do I have to do I have to watch the clip on my own phone?
No,
here?
I'll put it on the monitor in front of us.
Okay.
I'm just going to make sure my internet searching is all ready.
So again, it's between 2012 to present day.
Yeah.
That's right.
So there's 2 here you sent me. One is RP replay final, and the other one's Oilers or Tyler clip 1. You want Tyler clip 1 to start?
One is Oilers versus Sharks, May 17th, 2000.
And so here's the backstory is that Tyler Yaremchuk said that he could watch a
Yeah.
5-second clip, 10-second clip,
I said just a clip.
a
short
clip of an Oilers game under 15
So
seconds.
here's my breakdown doing the prep on this.
Yes.
I think Tyler clip 1, that's the,
Yeah.
I think that one you're going to get.
Okay, so let's start with that one and treat it as a one.
I think RP1
Okay.
is fucking devastating.
Okay.
No one's getting that.
Okay.
And the listeners, they took the feedback from the last time we did this very seriously. Things are cropped nicely. The clips are tight.
Because for those of you that don't know, I got it within about 40 seconds.
Yeah, you were less than a minute.
Because, as I do when I'm faced with a problem, I look for all possible solutions and all possible ways of finding that solution.
Now you have to assess people's fashion in the crowd, Chalmers.
And on the bottom of the ticker, there was a very
Specific story.
Yeah.
time-specific story
with a date.
with a date.
Okay.
It is not my fault.
So we're gonna
that you
start a
didn't
5-minute timer.
Utilize that.
Yep.
Guess I could probably throw it on my phone.
So
The
we're
5-minute
not
timer
going to
starts with
stay
watching
on
the video.
air for 5 minutes, all right?
I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? I think me talking through my thought process will be fine.
Okay.
I don't
And
think
I'm not going to talk through mine. I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
And see if I can get it before you.
It's a race.
We'll add some,
I'm going to try
we'll
not
add
to
some
listen to a
flavor.
word
All
you
right,
say
babe, we're going to
because
have to have a side conversation.
Well, what I want, like, I think, because you guys are going to have it in the monitor in front of
Yeah.
you, and I know which clip that you're playing. So I'll have it back here as well. I think that when you see the clip, the first one, you'll be like, okay, this is going to be manageable.
Okay.
Number 2, it's just going to be like, there's no fucking chance.
Okay.
is this microphone on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I use the one that I don't want to hold?
Yes. Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
There you go.
Just gotta, you look at. We're gonna get serious, okay? I want to know.
Are we ready to start?
Got a belt around my waist.
Do you want me to time it?
Sure. You can start the timer.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So open and wow, this is blurry. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's a game against Vancouver.
Yep.
Skating in with the puck is Taylor Hall, Tanev, Nuge, Eberle on the ice. Sedin's on the ice as well. Okay, so we're nowhere.
So narrows it down. You're in the Taylor Hall era.
Yeah, that which would be the
Taylor
shortest. era.
crashed the net.
Really drives towards the net.
Like
Crashes
almost-
into the boards heavily.
Yeah. Remember, State Farm's an advertiser, Chalmers.
I got it.
So this is the clip. This is the only clip.
That's all you get.
Tanev and both Sedins and Edler.
So what we're looking for here, dear listeners, if you're playing along at home, I
we need to
want
see
the
it.
exact date that this game is at.
Okay, so it's Tanev.
So you
and
think this
both-
one's easy?
Tanev
Of the two I've got today, without question.
So it's between 2010 and 2014, but I think I know who that goalie is actually, which might help me out quite a bit.
Chalmers working diligently on his phone as well.
So if I think I have the goalie right, he played that year. Tanev played that year. Hall played that year.
We just passed the 1 minute mark
after.
here.
So I think I got it narrowed down to one of 2 years. So it's
All right.
Chalmers quietly and digitally working.
16. Okay, so this year, schedule and results. Come on. This year, schedule and results. So 14-15, I think. The first time they played the Canucks in Edmonton was a 2-0 score, and this score's 1-1, so it can't be that one. The other times they played the Canucks in Edmonton, it was a 3-2 loss in November, so it could be that game. It was a 5-4 loss in November, so it could have been that
This is
game.
start of the second period.
And the start of the second period, and then that one was in Vancouver as well.
Can you like go in and click into the game and find
Yeah,
out?
I know.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing, Jay. I'm getting my research in here. But the
And
internet
there's so
is...
many good resource tools up there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I'm looking at the 3-2 game from November 1, 2014.
So what's interesting is Tyler's working on that approach as he's looking around and digging around. Chalmers quietly typing away on his phone. I can't see what's doing on this phone over here, but I'd like to know the approach. I'm looking forward to hearing what he's got
played
cooking
in
there. He's in the kitchen.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
He's got it already?
He's on the hunt.
He's quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chalmers
on it.
moving. Okay.
I actually think
I got it.
I think I got it too. I'm just checking one more thing. How much time left do I have?
We've got 2.5
So
minutes.
you threw up a prayer thinking there was a
I did.
scenario there,
I had
but
to
it
guess.
paid off. Yeah.
I had to guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Chalmers took a good approach.
So this one came in from friend of the nation, Danger Suede.
There's only I got it
Chalmers
narrowed
already
down
got
to
the
2
answer?
games. I'm checking this
You got to
one.
pick one.
Yeah.
We are
Chalmers has got it.
We are at 3 minutes now, Tyler.
And
Chalmers took under 3 minutes.
shit. Reopen.
Yeah, Chalmers was at about 2:40, 2:35. Once again, very, very quick. Christopher
Chalmers is very resourceful. So now this tough one I'm interested in because Chalmers looked at that clip, rolled the dice on a potential outcome, and hit.
Yeah, it did. And without that, I was going down some real dead end.
And that's
paths.
why the minute I looked at his phone,
Yeah.
he's got it because you saw you.
Did you stop the time on
Yeah,
mine?
you can
I've
stop.
got you
You
at
can stop my
2:35.
time. You can stop my time.
So I got 3:30 for Tyler, 2:35 for Christopher Chalmers.
I'm going to go ahead and say it was November 1, 2014. Canucks beat the Oilers 3-2.
Chalmers, you agree?
I agree.
That is the correct answer. November 1, 2014 versus Vancouver.
So what was your way of getting it quicker than me? Like how did
So
you what was
my
your
way
guess?
of getting it was I first went Taylor Hall, Oilers, Vancouver Canucks, dead end. So my very first thing was Taylor Hall. What years he played for the Oilers? It was 2010 to 17 or to 19. So I just blocked that part off. I then went, when did the Sedins retire? That was 2017-18. So I knew it was between 2012 and 2017. Then I didn't know what else to look at. So in the clip, I see Taylor Hall crash into the net. So I search Taylor Hall crashes net Vancouver Canucks. And I get a bang that says Taylor Hall forced to leave the game with a lower body injury on November 1st, 2014 in a
Interesting.
That's why
3-2 Canucks loss.
It's about him getting hurt.
Huh. Yeah, see, and I take more of the approach of I scanned who was on the ice. Edler, Tanev, looked at the years they played. It was every year. They were on the Canucks every year that all three of Hall, Eberle, and Nuge were. But Ryan Miller's in net. So I knew it had to be one of the 2 seasons Miller played for the Canucks and the Oilers, and there was only one game that was tied
I'm
one at the second.
majorly impressed with both of you.
Chalmers always finds a way. That was a good one.
It's tough because with no like the boards, what I thought would help with the advertisement on the boards, they do not help.
No,
Not at all. It's the same sponsors that you get this
It's
year.
I know. So that doesn't help. This game is being played. This clip comes to us from Omni. I don't believe that would have been an avenue I would have gone down until like 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to see when the Oilers Canucks was on Omni. Maybe that would have worked. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
It's kind of funny how we watch the clips differently because I'm looking. I didn't even notice Taylor Hall crashing into the net. I'm just watching jersey numbers and trying to do it that way.
That's so funny because the very first thing I thought was there's Taylor Hall going crazy hard to the net again, like what I remember him playing like, and he always used to get hurt. So that was going to be kind of my Hail Mary, but yeah, this is a good game.
All right, let's do the hard one now.
So the hard one, this one is, if you guys get this, I'm going to be stunned. Because that clip was 11 seconds total. This one comes in at 5.
So it's totally sideways.
For the record, Chalmers is up 2-0 on
Oh, and still champion of the world, Chris Chalmers.
You got that
Now
one, Tyler?
challenging for the third time,
I can't. How do you?
the hockey mind,
If you open it in QuickTime and go
the
edit,
journalist,
rotate left or
the
rotate
guy
right.
who looks at stats and players every day, talks hockey every day.
You might have to watch it with your head tilted.
You're like a guy who works out every day, losing in an MMA fight to a guy who just walked off the street,
Pros versus Joes.
flicked his butt, chugged his beer, and sat down and knocked you out.
I can't believe
That's how this is going right now. You can't figure out how to do the flip?
And I just can't get the actual.
Can we just
thing
get
of it.
somebody in here to just turn the screen and hold it for us like this?
All right. Well, let's.
Wait,
just do this
what?
then.
This is going to be impossible. It's completely sideways.
Get bigger.
Bit of a different angle here. Okay.
Oh, this is a mine.
I can't even tell who's playing.
Yeah, you got to get that flipped.
There's no way you're going to get it even with it flipped. So I think we need to get it flipped.
I don't know how.
Maybe we take a break until we flip it.
Okay, sure. 1 sec.
Let's view.
All right, giddy up. Here
All
we
right,
go.
we figured it out.
Figured it out.
Okay.
I got it ready. BM, you got the timer.
I am ready, my friend.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull up my Google, and here we go.
And the timer's off.
And it's gone.
And the clip disappeared.
And the clip disappeared.
All right, we'll stop that. Reset.
This one I think is easier than you think.
Do you? I looked at it, like I understand what the tell
There we
is
go.
that
It's
you've
going.
got.
Okay, it's going.
Okay, so someone's chasing someone. They are playing the Jets.
Oh, it's...
I think it's too easy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a giveaway, but I don't want to say it yet in case Chalmers.
Well, it's
doesn't.
obvious. It
it's
punches you in the
obvious.
face.
Oh, well, then I don't know what you guys are talking about as the tell then.
Schedule.
I
And
think
results.
I think it's.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, this is tricky.
I'm a little bit worried.
I
with
know why this
no
is tricky.
score bug.
This is. I know why this is tricky.
Because there's no score bug, or because it could be one of two games. No, I think I know what it is.
You need to open up your mind.
Okay, I've got three options here.
The only thing I can't think of is if it's gonna be a preseason game and they're fucking with us.
Ooh, could that
But
be a
there's
red?
no way
Could that be a red herring?
I'm not giving any hints here.
Yeah. Well, the clip's gone again.
I'm getting there. My messaging just crashed.
Oh,
So you think you have it?
So Jay's got it on his phone. He's showing Chalmers
That
now.
is not a very long clip.
Nope. 5 seconds. That's all you get.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pulling it.
The boys are working now. Not feeling as confident, I suppose.
Like it is. Well,
Jay thinks he knows.
well,
Not necessarily the date, but he thinks he knows.
well. They give you. They really narrow it down for you.
Oh, my internet's.
Can I see the clip one more time? So I see what color. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, this is.
Oh my god, I'm gonna murder my Google Chrome.
Tyler,
There's so many things
having
running.
tech issues now.
That's why I'm a Safari man, Tyler.
We are at
Until-
a minute 40.
Until I need to go on Google Meets, then I am a Google Chrome
Oh,
guy.
We are at a minute 50.
Chalmers on.
Got it.
I think I have it too, but I just want to be sure.
I got it.
What?
Boom.
So
Minute
this is a
50 for
common theme. Chalmers says I got it, and Tyler's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it.
But
Right.
I definitely have it. I definitely have the game.
Okay. 150 for Chalmers. Time's in.
And this
Rim
one
check
was
still
supposed to be
working away.
hard.
This one's it is hard, but there's a way.
I'd love to know the way because I looked at this. Yesterday I got this one and I'm looking at it.
You are missing a big slap in the face. Like a big
He sees the slap in
something.
the face, though.
You do see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still.
Okay.
This is so cryptic for someone listening to this. They don't get to see
so
the clip.
you have
They
to
hear
just
us
find
talk
out-
around.
Well, yeah, there's on the ice.
Beat
It
around
says
the bush.
NHL Face-Off 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
In
know
big
it's a
letters.
clip from 2017. The only thing I'm
But then there's no ticker.
But is
There's
it
no nothing.
AD or BC?
I don't know. The only
See?
thing that's
So this
really
is.
That's
Can
the
I?
thing.
Do you want me to
Tyler's
tell you how I
lost.
got it?
Yeah. You
So
walk it through.
I searched the
I got
year
You're at
2017, and then
3 minutes.
games. Oh, but I got it. Like I know which one. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this is my shot.
Tyler, you're in, Tyler?
yeah, man.
All right. You're at 250. A minute difference between Chalmers and Tyler.
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I believe this is a game, the Edmonton Oilers at Winnipeg on September 20th, 2017.
Tyler, what you got?
I had. Man, I closed the wrong goddamn window. Look at this. There we go. The first Jets game of that year. I just have the window closed, so I don't know what the date is.
Tyler working away.
November
Yeah.
17th, 2017. Yeah. 4-3 loss.
November 17th?
December 27th.
He
Sorry.
said September.
I said September. My day was
So
September
he's going
20th,
preseason.
Oh, you went
2017.
preseason. Okay.
Because it said face off.
The answer is. I don't have a drum roll in here.
Hit anything.
September 20th.
Yeah!
2017.
And
was a-
still
So
undefeated.
there was two
Champion of the
giveaways there, in my opinion. There was the face off 2017, which you don't see in the regular season, should be a tell. And then the guy who's chasing the puck is wearing a call up number.
Yeah, there was a guy chasing that was number 22.
So that just reeks of preseason.
preseason. Yeah.
I can't believe you guys got it.
Well, right off the bat, you see NHL face-off 2017. So what I did was I searched when we played the Winnipeg Jets in 2017.
Yep.
I then looked at the dates that we were in Winnipeg.
Yep.
That took me down. I then clicked on a YouTube video from September 20th, and I'll be goddamn if the ice doesn't look exactly the same. The boards look exactly the same. The players look exactly the same. And therefore, I went, this has to be it. I'm just going to sit back and...
There you have it.
Jeez, you can't. It's undeniable. This guy.
3-0.
Yeah, just you nail them. You find a
3-0.
way to let the internet do
You
it.
overthink it, maybe.
I know. I'm trying to use too much like logic and shit and like. Pick
There's
my
no
way to the
logic
answer.
towards this.
It's just Googling what you see.
You're following an algorithm
Yep.
approach. He is going straight detective.
Yeah.
This
This is why I find my own trucks when they get stolen.
Yeah. Algo's not going to find that.
No, it's not.
Got to think like the criminal.
All right,
love
before we wrap up, got to give you're changing. the
Algo
heat
Tyler?
again. I got to give some love to AMA Travel. We are 3-4 weeks away from being in Vegas for the awards and the draft.
Vegas.
Nashville.
In Nashville for AMA Travel.
AMA can get you to Nashville and
Yep.
Vegas. It's done both for us, actually.
It has multiple times.
If you want to go to Vegas, you just use AMA Travel anyway.
You could.
Yep.
I'm going to do a hot chicken diaries and try to send it to AMA to see if they want to put it on their website.
That's good.
They should.
Also, Will Hawk beef jerky. I am going to grab an order from the mall tomorrow because that is my buy stuff for the bachelor party day. So I'm going to go load up on Will Hawk for the
buddy.
boys.
Wait
We're
Hang on, you're going to buy Wilhock for
You
the
will
boys?
be, everyone will love
Is there
you.
is there a better day than getaway day? Like the day you go and you get all the things you need for a trip.
I know.
You got like 4 or 5 stops to make. You know that no work is going to get in your way now because you're done. You're probably maybe mostly packed, but
Did I tell
you got to
you
plan
my-
it. You got to pack a cooler.
Yeah.
You got to get some ice.
So I'm
Oh,
again,
what a
I'm
day.
the best man for this wedding. So it's my job to like
Yeah, we
do
get
the
that.
whole
We
thing.
heard.
Why
Just kidding.
providing context? So like I'm the guy who's buying the booze supply for the whole weekend.
Ooh.
I'm doing all of that.
People chipping in for that, or
Yeah,
is it on your dime?
Yeah, no, people are chipping
No,
in.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're
like,
getting the points.
I get the points
Yeah.
and I get to choose. I get to
What are you
make my
doing? You
choices.
getting a
Are you taking orders though? Like, what if you have a guy that needs a certain thing?
I know what everybody will
What are
generally
you doing?
want.
Getting a keg? Keep it simple.
No. Just getting a mixed bag, bunch of everything. Also, I don't know if I said this, but you know, like, you see like bachelor parties out there wearing like shirts with the guy's face on it or whatever, and no one really wanted to do that. But I'm going to
it's
Value
lame.
Village. Yeah, I'm going to Value Village and just finding 6 of the most egregious random shirts you can find. Ugliest things possible.
We used to get
That's
the
what I was
meme.
gonna
We
wear.
used to get
fun
picture.
game? You guys draw names.
Yeah.
You buy someone else's shirt. They buy someone else's shirt, and so
yeah.
on. We did it once, and it turns out fucking hilarious because you don't know what the other guy's going to buy for you, and you have to wear it anyway. Fantastic.
That's basically the point of this.
We once went to Mexico on a stag for a guy, got T-shirts printed with his picture on the front and then our nicknames on the back. He didn't even come on the trip. So the whole time, everybody was like, "Where is he?" And we're like, "Oh, he's so drunk right now. He's sleeping." You're like, we just made up some
We
excuse.
tried, because we did it the year before. We did a Mexico stag, and it was awesome.
It was.
So the next guy's like, I'm getting married. Like, okay, we're doing a Mexico stag. And then, like, a month into it, he's like, I can't go. We're like, we're still doing it.
Yeah, we're still going, and it's still going to be your stag. And it was awesome. And I still have that shirt.
Well,
Do you still have them? Do you still have the shirts from back then?
I wish I had the caution drunk ones.
Dude, I still have them. And I took them out the other day because I was like doing some crawl space organization. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I fit into that thing, man.
Different times, man.
Oh my God.
Different times.
Tyler, I am just shocked with your lack of ability as to master your own game.
I kind of thought it would be, well, I mean, not my lack of ability. I probably would have gotten that last one if I would have dug into the preseason a bit, but you just railroaded it. Like, I got the first two. I could successfully completed my challenge.
You can
the challenge
you're just
is getting
not,
in 5 minutes. You're
just not the best
I
at
think
it.
we're going to lower the bar and see if you can do it in 3.
Yeah, probably.
2.5.
So on the social clip that you're going to post, put our scores. Just make sure everybody knows.
Yeah, make sure everyone knows Chalmers better.
Like, we got Max Verstappen and
Lando
Sargent.
Norris.
Oh, that's very insulting.
That's mean.
Cute young guy.
But, like,
just can't win a big one.
They both finished the race. One's just faster than the other.
One's just a lap and a half quicker than the other one.
Like, Max just absolutely dominated this
He
week.
got like what was that penalty? And he still won by 20 seconds.
Man, it's a grind, man. When it's like it's racing, but there's no racing.
I did get my Red Bull hoodie though, and I feel real good.
It does look good. I saw that.
Fucking
That's very
sick.
nice. Better late than never, right?
Yep.
So you're a real front runner.
Always. Actually, to be honest, I wanted to pick a hoodie with the least amount of ads on it.
They don't.
I found one with Oilers colors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was a Red Bull Max Verstappen hoodie. It's dope.
And that's why I kind of want to like McLaren because they're Oilers colors.
Yeah.
But they suck.
Yo, terrible.
Like they suck.
All right, boys.
All right, well, that's a wrap. We'll be back on Thursday, and we'll do this Mondays, I think. That's a good day to do the bet.
I've got more clips. I'm ready for Monday.
There you go. Shout out to AMA Travel, Betway, Wilhock Beef Jerky, all of our great sponsors. We'll be back on
Get
Thursday.
reviews in. We want to read reviews on
Yeah,
Thursday.
we do want to read reviews.
Yes, please.
Yes.